I was watching earlier, I'm going to avoid you, because you're just going to make me angry. Oh my God, they like Chinese Thai girls, I don't like being around them. Look at her, she's all smug about her tiny vagina. We know it. I just feel like whenever they're around, people are looking at me like, well, she's probably got a huge vagina. I don't, it's just meaty. Hi, we can be friends. We're gonna be alright. I live in Los Angeles where there's a lot of this nonsense. You know the kind of girl you can just push off a train platform? Just tuck her under your arm and walk away. Even if she kicks and screams, you can be like, well, she needs a nap. I feel bad for the men in LA, because like they don't know that a big girl like me, I'm where it's at. You know? No, I'm serious, man. I can carry you to safety. Keep you warm. Plus, if you think about it, it's kind of like I'm just made of boobs. You don't have arm titties, do you? You guys all know. Are you black, sir? That's good enough for Glasgow. Fuck yeah. Oh, there's never any black dudes here. It's like a whole nation that has no idea how amazing black dick is. Oh. Do you know? Have you had black dick? No, it's the best. She knows. Up into your body. It is though. Black dick is fucking amazing. Like, and people are like, what's the big difference? I'm like, well, imagine your whole life you've been eating ravioli out of a can. Okay? And you're like, oh, Italian food. And then you go to Italy and you have fresh ravioli and you're like, this is mind-blowing. That's black dick. Like if there was a dick grocery store, black dick would be the truffles. They're huge, they smell like coconuts, it's really nice. Very nice. But it can be a little different. The first time I was with a black guy, like right in the middle, he was just like, whose pussy is this? I was like, I'm gonna ignore that. But then he did it again more angry, like, whose pussy is this? I was like, fee, fi, I don't know. Technically it's mine, but you're using it? Fuck, bro. Actually, I've retired from black dick, though. It's a lot of dick to try and suck, folks. Okay? Do you still blow him? That felt like a yes, didn't it? But you're young. You're young. I'm in my 30s. Like, I won't blow a dude unless I can get a sandwich in there at the same time. Oh, I fucking hate blowjobs so much. How do you feel about blowjobs, sir?
Yeah.
You like it? Clapper, he doesn't know when's the last time you sucked a dick. It's an awful thing to have to do. Sir, have you ever been petting a cat and some hair flies up into the air and gets stuck in the back of the head? That's what a blowjob is like. It's awful. God, I hate them. Sometimes I meet girls that are like, oh my god, I love sucking dick. No, bitch, you're broken. There's no way. You're like, oh, I want a room temperature sausage wedged into my throat. I'll try not to throw up. No. It's an awful thing to have to do. So now I just get really shitty ones and hope I don't get asked to do it again. Make an angry face, a lot of teeth, and growling. And should try it, it's fun. Because a guy won't pull a dick back out of your mouth. But they do tremble. Then my inner monologue's just like, hurry up and finish so I can suck your soul out of your dick and take your power. I've had women tell me they think it's gross when I swallow. They're like, that's nasty. I'm like, fuck you, that's my prize. I'm eating it. That is good protein, man. Fresh. I don't know about you, but in my house, we don't waste food. I don't understand the concept of they're like, that's nasty. I'm like, well, what do? Walk around your house looking for a fucking proper drain? You have a spit cup next to your bed, you dirty bitch? Come on. Just eat that shit. Let's see how long we can just do blowjobs. I feel like there's like an odd phenomenon now where girls are like, I've had girls tell me like, well, if I don't like a guy, then I'll just like suck his dick and then not call him again, but I won't fuck him. I'm sorry, what? Oh no, if I don't like a guy, I'm not gonna suck his dick. Like, that's crazy. I'm like, I'm way more likely to fuck a dude than to go through the effort. Like, where is that fun for me? You know? Like, I look at it like this. Like, if I am the president of the United States and this is the White House, then this is the White House lawn. I don't care. Get a permit. We'll play Frisbee. I don't give a fuck. This is the Oval Office, man. Your brain's in there, for fuck's sake. Let a stranger come near my eyeball with a loaded weapon? No. Terrible thing. Oh. Just sucking black dick, that's out of the question. Have you seen a black dick, sir? Just as soon as they whoop it out, I get this feeling in my stomach, like when I had to climb the rope in gym. I can tell by looking, I can't do it. But it's still important that you try. I'm so fucking lazy in bed. I like when a guy's like real drunk and he's like, suck my dick, and I'm like... They're like, are you gonna suck? I just did. Where were you? You're drunk, man. It's like I could never be a prostitute. It'd be awful. I'd be like, look, you can fuck me in the face, but if you wake me up, it's double. Don't. Sometimes I like to take home the little young fellas. Yeah, they're not good at sex, but they're very enthusiastic. You know, like, they'll just be awful, and they're like, well, don't worry, we can do it again in 5 minutes. Never do that again. That was a terrible thing that you did. I found a 19-year-old in a hot tub, brought him home, only because he said he'd never been blown. And I was like, well, this is an opportunity. With one well-placed blowjob, I could own him. He'd be my slave, like a minion. I could be like, go forth and bring back Kit Kat. It's snack time in my kingdom. And the young ones, they're great to play with because they, like, if you're older, they just think that they're learning shit. I dated a 24-year-old and convinced him that a chicken blowjob was a thing. Is the next girl, you know? Like, I want him to go out with someone else and request chicken blowjob. Hey baby, how about a chicken blowjob? And my hope for his sake is that she's young enough that she's just like, okay, yeah. Do those all the time in college and shit. It's pretty self-explanatory. Let's move on to my vagina. I have a very fancy vagina. It's not like yours. It's not. It's fancy. Like, just, it's like a fucking opera vagina with like curtains and a monocle. It's fucking nice. I feel like it's part of being a chunky girl. You guys don't know this. The more chunky you get, the more crowded it gets. It's got like fucking layers now. That's right, black man, layers. Look at his face. He's like, really? Let's hear more. No problem. I can always tell when I'm with a guy and I'm like his first bigger girl because they're always like, holy shit, this is amazing. I'm like, I know, it's a vagina within a vagina and it grabs on and it has a pillow top. It's fucking nice. Okay? It's nice. I learned this from porn because I see I watch porn. A lot of it happens. And in the porn, it's like everyone's like shaved and severe and kind of like angry. Almost like the mouth of a librarian. Just like, it's not cute, you know? Mine's got character. It's like a whole face. You know? It's like a jowly old man. Just, Walter Matthau and Bernie Mac mixed together. Right here. A little bit of attitude, you know? Oh, I'm proud of it. And I feel like this is the future, guys. It's evolutionarily advanced. Yeah, if you have a daughter, pray she gets a meaty vagina. Dude, this is like an anti-assault vagina, you guys. You can't sneak up on me in some alley and hope to penetrate me. You'll be down there all day like, well, where does this begin? There's no opening here at all. This is ridiculous. I love it. Yes. You know what else I learned from porn? I'm a shitty feminist, guys. Trying to be better, but it turns out I hate women. Sorry. Not that sorry. Because it turns out that the porn that I watch is very anti-woman. Like, I hate blowjobs, and I hate blowjob porn. Unless it's one lady holding another lady's head on a dick, and she's like, caw, caw, and crying. There's a little tear and turning purple, and then I'm like, yeah! It's a problem. I'm working on it. Okay? Try it. It's hard for a girl like me to say I'm a feminist. You know, like nobody wants to hear that shit from me. Like if you say it, it's cute. They're like, oh, she's a feminist. That means she does anal. Like it's different. You know? For me, it's a fucking threat. It's like I'm like, oh, I'm 6'2", 260. I can push your car out of the ditch alone. I'm a feminist. Like, no one's gonna, well, maybe this guy might go home and jerk off to me like storming through the woods, just eating whole pumpkins, like, equal rights for everyone! Oh, look at me, sir. My goal for every show is to sexually traumatize the men in the audience so that every time they masturbate for at least a week afterwards, they can just hear me like, rah! Rah! And they're like, why do I like this? Boners are weird like that, you guys. Like, do you know that any girl can get any guy by just staring at him real creepy? Like, just... They start to get half a shame boner. They're like, what's happening? I don't like it, but he's in, I guess. All right. And then you own them till they get the poison out. That's how it works. That's how it works. I'm trying to make up for being a shitty feminist. Trying to protect the skinny bitches of Los Angeles. My goal now is to one day rape a rapist. It's not going to be easy. I'm not exactly a rape bait kind of gal. But I'm going to find them with poor depth perception and just sneak up on them. Flip them over and stuff my clit inside. I'm like, ha-ha! Is that a shadow? Jesus Christ, I just looked down and was like, I'm leaking! Holy fuck! No, everything's still all me. Sir, that's what you all? Boss, what? It's just a fucking denim, sir. Everything's fine. That sick, the fucking meaty vagina and all the angry blowjobs, the way I masturbate didn't disturb you? That's how I do it. It's a very odd, I don't know why, but I have to have my knees all the way out and my head to the side. And it's not cute, you know, like when you see the girls and like the girls going wild and they're like in the shower, like, No, it is a violent race against the clock. trying to finish before my hand turns into a claw. Step on my favorite rape joke. Ooh. Ooh. Now I've got to tell another one. I used to live in Fairbanks, Alaska, and then I moved to New York City to be a comic. And my friends in Alaska were like, well, be careful in the big city. Someone might slip you something and have their way with you. And I was like, well, they must have some ambitious rapists out there. Oh, how are you going to pull that off? Slip me a roofie, go get a trolley, pull a van around? Call an accomplice? I'm at least a two-man job. I feel like it'd be a wasted effort. All you really need is the van and maybe some cupcakes. Oh, good. You love snacks. Sir, now I'm just going to tell jokes to you. Just, no, sir, no. Do you know that I'm a squirter? Well, you got that going for me. You know, it's not as aggressive as when a guy, like, I can't, like, make a hotel room into a fucking crime scene or anything. But I do like to push the mist. It makes me feel powerful. What I don't do ever is tell dudes that might happen when they go down there. I just send them down there because I like honesty, you know? I want a real reaction. Turns out there's only two. One of them is like, oh, finally. And then the other one, my personal favorite, looks like this. Oh, oh, oh. Dude, did you just pee on my face? Yeah, a percentage of that is urine. So, congratulations. So I'm single. Thanks, guys. It's really hard for me to be in a relationship, you know? I travel a lot, you know, plus I want my asshole licked on the regular. I want that. I just don't want to have to ever talk to that guy ever again. I'm like, well, I don't even want him touching stuff on the way out of my house. I'm like, I'll get the door. You've done unspeakable things. Oh, more butt stuff jokes. How about it? First, I feel like butt stuff is for special occasions. Are you with me? Yeah, right? It's not something like, it's a whole process, guys. You gotta eat yogurt the day before and fucking meditate and shit. It's a lot. I have a lot of gay male friends, and one of them is actually a straight dude that's a gay prostitute. And for the longest time, I was like, damn, Joey's got a hard job. Shit is difficult. But then I found out he's not taking it in the butt. He gets paid to get his dick sucked. Right? That's the best job. You guys probably went to college like a bunch of suckers. Sir, you could have that job. What do you care? It saves you the fucking work. Right? That's a double ender right there. You get to relax, he brings home a little extra bacon, it's gonna be nice. I think that's great that that's a thing. I just don't understand how that happened. You know, because I like men, but never in my life have I been like, oh man, I gotta suck a dick tonight. Ooh, I'll pay $20 to suck a dick tonight. When I do suck a dick, it's like, well, you've been good. It's your birthday. Fucking blowjobs. I do worry about my gay friends because I feel like two men having sex, that can be dangerous. Because when I bone dudes, I feel like I'm the sex cop. And they're full of ideas, you know? They're like, put your foot on my hip and then lean way back. I'm like, no, fuck you. Get on the bed or go home. But with two men, it's like gonna escalate. They're like, well, bring your trapeze and I'll get a sword and we'll take it over. And you'll end up in the fucking emergency room. I gotta get out of here, you guys. Everyone cry about it. Come back tomorrow. I'll fucking be here telling different jokes. I keep going right back to blowjobs. I can't help myself. can't help myself. But I do want to talk to you because you've been such a good sport, little one. And I just want you to know that even though you've been a wonderful sport, I do still hate you. But as much as I hate you, it's important to me that you know that I don't envy you. So I feel like that's the thing. Skinny bitches are like, oh, poor sad fat girl. No, fuck you. I eat whole cakes whenever I want. It's a great life. Probably hurts you to sit down. You gotta cling to this guy when it's windy. I think the worst thing about being little is you can only sleep with like 2 or 3 guys, and then everyone thinks you're a whore. Well, that never happened to me. I can sleep with whoever I want, and everyone's like, well, good for you.